What is up, everyone? It's Demolition Derby for Life. I'm here going to do a new car video, guys. I recently picked this up about a week or so ago. I was probably about an hour and a half away from where I am at currently. And I decided to just pull the trigger on it. It was listed on Facebook for, I'd say, almost a month, roughly. No one seemed to want it. And the guy had it listed actually at a decent price. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger. Let's go down and get it. Supposedly, it runs and drives. They said they had it driving and they backed it off the trailer. We'll see if I can get it running. If I can't, then I'm not completely sure what's going to happen to this thing, but it will either get parted out or I will build this for one of my friends. One of my girlfriends. She was wanting to run last year, but she ended up deciding not to. And basically, I got this car for her to run. I don't know if she's gonna be excited or not to run it, but we're gonna see if we can get this thing built for her. Hopefully, I can get this thing running. It does turn over. I think we did get it to pop off just off of starting fluid, so it should just fire up if we get fuel up to it and basically just get it running. You guys ready to see what I got? I picked up myself a 1985-6 Crown Victoria. This is by all means not a very clean car. Frame does have its cancer. The body is in okay shape, good enough for a chain and bang car. Something I can just throw together quick and basically have some fun with it. It does have a steel front bumper. It's got all steel rims. Body panels are, like I said, okay, not the greatest, but I actually got a good part of the deal. This bumper came with it. I believe it's a 70s Nova. Well, sorry, this bumper didn't come with this car. This bumper came with a different car that I got. But I got this bumper. It's all steel bumper. I think he said it was a 74 Nova bumper. Good enough for a chain and bang car. He had a couple more bumpers, but I didn't really want to spend more money. I didn't even really want this bumper, but I'm actually kind of running a little low on my little stash of bumpers, so I figured I might as well pick it up. He gave me a deal with it for getting that car, and he gave me a deal on the bumper. So, I mean, if I remember right, I only paid like $100 for this bumper, which honestly, for what the pricing of bumpers are going for, it isn't all that bad. I figured might as well just buy it up just to have it in my collection. We'll go probably on the front of a stock car for sure. Don't know if it's gonna go on a compact car or like a full-size car. This bumper here is a steel-backed bumper, so I might pop this bumper off and use this as a compact bumper. I can probably stuff it, give it a little extra strength, because I know these bumpers like to just compress straight in. But basically, I'll pop this bumper off, and I'm going to throw something a little bigger, a little stiffer up front. But with how this frame is on this car, which it's not at all by means a perfect car, but it's good enough for just a fun run, something for a beginner person to just jump in and go and smash and have some fun. If they wreck it, they wreck it. If they don't, it can be ran again, pull it down, have some fun, smash her up. But I have to see if I can get it running first. I got it it spins over. It did fire off of starting fluid, so it's just a matter of getting fuel up to it and making it work. But as you can see here, electronical fuel injected car. What a piece of junk. I hate fuel injected cars. I'm not a fan of Fords. By all means, everyone likes Fords. Me personally, I do not. It was actually this old timer's car. He actually parked it in a garage after he decided to park it, and basically it became a unit for some cats to live in. So if you see all this hair inside, basically it was nothing but cats inside here. But I will try to part out some stuff on this, see if anyone wants anything off of it, to be honest. If not, oh well. But I've had a couple of these Fords. I ran one. I liked it, but wasn't really, I mean, if I can't swap a Chevy motor into it, I don't see any point in buying these if you're going to run stock shows that don't allow motor swaps. But if they do, then by all means, grab these up if you can find them. But I picked this up for about, I think I paid $400 for this car. So honestly, not a bad deal. With scrap pricing being as it is right now, it's nothing worth that much in scrap. But to find these cars and people that are selling these cars, you got to kind of buy them up when you can. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'll buy these cars up. I'll sell whatever I can off of these, and then I'll try to make, if I make my money back, that's perfect. If not, by the time I'm done with it and scrapping it out, I can maybe make my money back. If not, get close to making my money back. So, and that's not really what this sport is about. The sport's really to have fun. But if you want to do the sport competitively and not lose your butt on stuff, just try parting stuff out. People want these parts. Granted, there's not a lot of people that like Ford parts that I know of. Maybe I might be able to sell some stuff, but from what I know, I get a lot of good luck with selling Caprice parts. I've been doing that for about a couple of years now, and I've been actually getting pretty lucky with making my money back on cars, and then making some money too at that. So I'm going to test my luck and see what I can sell off of this thing. If I don't really sell anything off of it, then oh well. But that's kind of how I try to make my money back, is by selling like taillights, headlights, stuff that you normally would just break off when you're stripping a car. But if you take the time and take them off nicely, post them up for sale, you might get someone that buys it for $50, something that you just smashed and wasted you wasted the chance of making $50 on it. And that's $50 you made back on the car. And then by the time you're done, you make your money. A lot of people hate us for wrecking cars and whatnot, but that's part of this. That's the part of the sport that we enjoy, that we love, is by taking these old hunks of junk. This car would never have been able to go back on the road with how bad the frame, or not how bad the frame is, but how bad the frame is getting. Granted, you probably could drive this on the road for another couple winters, but by the time it gets to the point where it's completely shot, then the car goes to the crusher anyway. So why not try selling parts that people could use? Because they don't make these parts anymore, guys. So if you can, try seeing if take pictures of the car. That's what I do. I take pictures of the car, I post it up for parts for sale on Facebook, or I've been trying to maybe getting into eBay, or even just Craigslist. And if people end up seeing that and they say, oh, I just need this off of your car, do you have that? And you could sell it and make $20 off of like a window, or sell the hubcaps, sell them all for a set for $100 or something, if they're worth that. But you can make your money back by doing little piddly stuff like that. That's just me preaching. That's how I see that you can make this sport, what's the word? People say it's hard to get into it because it costs so much money. But if you do sell stuff, instead of just busting it off when you're stripping a car, you can make a little bit of money back and put some money back in your pocket if you sell enough. But doing those little things will help you make your money back, and it makes it easier for you to buy the next car, because you'll basically say you buy this. I bought this car for $400. I sell $400 worth of stuff out of it. I can go and buy the next car with the money I basically buy the next car with this car. And then on top of that, when I scrap this out, I get whatever scrap weight I get for it. So in turns, that's how you can make some easy money on it and keep yourself going in this sport. Yes, cars are getting very, very expensive now, but just doing that helps you make your money back so you can keep doing it and having fun. But I think eventually a lot of this is just going to completely stop, like these overly high car prices. Eventually people are just going to want to get rid of their cars that they can't sell, and they'll sell them for a lot cheaper than they have them listed. Like, for example, this guy here that I bought this car from, or this car that I bought here that I got from a guy, he had it listed for $1,000. He just wanted to get rid of it. He just needed some money. I offered him $500, and I just stayed at $500. I didn't budge on it. I didn't do nothing, and he took that offer. Granted, not everyone's gonna do that, but just make offers. If you don't want to spend that much, don't offer that much. And granted, if everyone, I mean, not everyone, but if people don't want to give you that, or don't want to sell it for that, I mean, granted, maybe offer them a little bit more if you're willing to spend that much more. But I stay firm at, I don't want to spend more than $500 on a car, because if I can't make my money back, it doesn't really pay to keep doing that. But I'm just kind of rambling on, guys, about random junk. But well, here's the new car video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Sorry for ranting for so much, but I just want to educate some of you guys on what you could do to get into the sport and to make some money in your pocket to help this sport grow. But thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and we'll catch you guys all in the next video.